Hello, friends, and hello most of all to Emily. Thank you for being here with me today. I just want to express my appreciation to you, Ms. Emilie Gillet of Mutable Instruments, for being so generous, kind, brilliant, and wonderful in terms of not just making wonderful, groundbreaking Eurorack modules, some of the most popular modules that have ever been made. So many mutable instruments designs are revolutionary and almost ubiquitous. Rings, clouds, elements, marbles, stages, taking ideas that had been around for a long time and finding new ways to structure them, flexible ways, and just ways to make the complexity of physical modeling and granular synthesis approachable, controllable, tangible, and modulatable so that we could enjoy them, and then making your code open source so that so many people, nice people and less nice people, grateful, appreciative people, and other kinds of people have produced clones of the hardware modules, and then virtual versions in VCV Rack and Mi Rack for the iPad, and then also in various hardware synthesizers like the Arturia Microfreak, and some other things from some other people that I won't bother to mention. And this wonderful device, which, you know, gives a lot of explicit credit to Emily, which is very richly deserved. And I just wanted to say thank you to you, Emily, and I'm going to say thank you in this video 100 times. And to keep track so that I get in all those 100, I'm going to use one of my favorite novels, Hurricane Season by Fernanda Melchor, which I also strongly recommend to everybody. And I keep thinking I'm going to make a YouTube video where I just sit and read it to you people. But, you know, that's not what this is about. This is about me saying, thank you, Emily. Thank you, Emilie Gillet. Thank you for your wonderful modules, for all the pleasure that you've given me. Thank you. Merci. Merci beaucoup. Gracias. Muchas gracias por tu cariño, por tu brillanza, por tu generosidad. Thank you. I really want to thank you. Thank you so much, Emily. Thank you, Emilie Gillet. Thank you. I'm so grateful to you, Emily. Thank you. Thank you very much, Emily. Thank you. I'm not kidding. Thank you, Emilie Gillet. Ms. Gillet, thank you. We're not worthy, but on behalf of all of us, and everybody else should make a video just like this. Thank you, Emily. Thank you very much. I really appreciate all you've done for us. Thank you on behalf of the community. Thank you on behalf of every community. Thank you on behalf of synthesists everywhere. Thank you for all the more beautiful, better music that you've made it possible for people to produce. Thank you for all the pleasure and exploration that you brought me personally. Thank you for the joy you brought so many synthesists. Thank you for inspiring people to incorporate your work into various kinds of hardware and software modules that could make learning about synthesis more accessible to more people. Thank you for being so willing to really embrace the open source approach, and it's so inspiring. I want to thank you for the inspiration. I want to thank you for the beautiful sounds that you make possible. I want to thank you for the sense that you've given us tools that are so rich and powerful that whatever failures might, in whatever way my own work or explorations fall short, it's totally my fault. Or it's just on me, or it's on me to try harder, but you've completely given us the means to do so. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Emilie Gillet. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Emilie Gillet. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Emilie Gillet. 100 is a lot, but I'm doing it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. I admire you. Yo te estimo. I esteem you. That's, you know, I look up to you. I feel like, if you've done that, how much more could we all be doing? I think that is the Zen koan that you present to all of us. And I think we really need to embrace that and take that head on. Thank you, Emilie. 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 Thank you, Emilie Gillet. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Emilie. Thank you, Emilie Gillet. Thank you, Emilie Gillet. Emilie Gillet, I want to thank you. I also want to thank you and thank you and thank you. And say, I appreciate what you've given all of us. I am so grateful. I'm so inspired. I'm humbled. And I really want to push harder and farther and be braver. And thank you. 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 Thank you, Emilie. Thank you, Emilie. Thank you. Thank you, Emilie. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Emilie. Thank you, Emilie. How can we ever repay you? Thank you, Emilie. Thank you very much. Thank you, Emilie Gillet. Thank you, Emilie Gillet. Thank you, Emilie Gillet of Mutable Instruments. The world is a better place. And specifically, the little world of electronic music is a better place because of you. Thank you, Emilie Gillet. Thank you, Emilie. Thank you.